Water sign, welcome back. This is So True You Tarot. It's going to be those weekly energy readings. I'm a little late, water sign, but a little late is better than never. So we're going to get started. It really don't matter. I call them weekly, but listen, when you watch these videos, that's when you're supposed to get the message. I don't think it always has to be exactly on the day that it's supposed to be. Because sometimes I've watched a video from months ago and be like, you know, this is talking to me right now today. So definitely. But water sign, we're going to get started. We're going to see where this energy is at for you in this second week in November. And remember, water sign is not going to resonate with all the water signs watching the video. So, you know, if you don't get a message, water sign, you know what to do. All right, let's get started, water sign. Remember, water sign, the first card is going to be your personality. So let's see where your ego is at in this second week. All right, we had the Two of Air in the reverse. So maybe there's some water signs here who feeling like they're not getting their rewards. Their ego is like, you know what, something going on here, water signs. And you feeling like, I'm not getting my rewards. Something that you're supposed to be receiving. Maybe this could be, you know, related where you want career, job, love. But I know there's a feeling here of some of my water signs, and like I said, it's general, so it's not resonating with every single water sign. But there's a water sign here who feel like they're not getting rewarded. They didn't get their rewards, or they're not, and their ego feel like, you know what, I didn't get rewarded, and I should have been rewarded for something that you felt that you had did, or you should be receiving something, you put in a lot of work and you didn't get rewarded for that, water sign, in the second week in November. Where your memory at, what you thinking about? This could be a past memory, this could be a present memory, water sign, but I feel like you thinking about that action that you took with the Knave of Fire. You like, you know what, when they needed me, you took action. This is the Knave. This is my action cards. The Knave of Fire is like action. So when they needed you, you showed up and you took care of what needed to be done. That's what you're thinking about. But you might have been thinking about this in the past tense, because it's like, yeah, now I'm not getting rewarded for nothing that I did. So I'm gonna stop jumping, you know, when people need me. That's the feeling I'm getting. When they need me, I'm just gonna stop jumping, because obviously you don't get rewarded when, you know, when you need something, where they at. You know, that's the feeling I'm getting here for some of my water signs. Where your mind leading you to with this whole situation, okay? I think your mind is leading you to the Nine of Water, where you like, you know what, like I said, I'm gonna be free. You're not gonna be jumping like you used to. You ready just to be free here with the Nine. This is somebody who's just free. You done. You know, you said you're not gonna be just always the quick person to just jump up, because then when it's your turn to get rewarded, you don't get those same rewards that you give to other people here, water sign. So I feel like, you know what, your mind is leading you to just be free of all that. Maybe even be free of some of these people that's making you feel this way, you know. And it could be friends, family, jobs. I think you just want to be, your mind is like, I'm just gonna be free. I'm not gonna stress myself. I'm not gonna stress my ego about it. I'm done. I feel like you just done with it. You didn't get rewarded, but okay, you know, next time not to be the quick one to take action. Let somebody else, you know, do the action. Let somebody else handle it in that type of situation. All right, water signs. I think what mood you in? You on the Seven of Earth. So I feel like you making sure everything is taken care of as far as like paperwork. I think you're gonna go over all these documents, whatever documents you're doing at the job, but you're gonna make sure it's taken care of. But you're not gonna be quick, because I feel like right here, this person is she looking over some stuff, making sure all them T's is dotted and I's is crossed. You're not gonna get in trouble. Like I said, if this is related to work, you're not gonna be the first one to jump up, but you're gonna make sure your stuff is done. You're gonna make sure your stuff is taken care of. But as far as being the first one on board all the time, as far as being the first one to come and take action and do the thing, you like, no, I'll make sure my stuff is done. But I'm not gonna be probably, you know, doing everybody else's stuff, or be the first one there all the time, because you're not getting rewarded for all this extra stuff that you're doing. And I feel like this could be related to some of my water signs at work, okay? What's on your heart though, water sign? What is on your heart? I think the Nine of Fire is on your heart, and that's being seen. I still feel like you know, they should have saw you for your accomplishments. That's like stepping in the room and people seeing you in there, like making an entrance. Like you feel on your heart is, why didn't nobody see all this that I did? You know, with the Nine of Fire, I took action. Here's another action card, a fire card, water sign. So you like, I took action. I came in. Nobody seen what I did. Nobody saw all this effort that I put into this situation, into this job, into this relationship, into this career. Nobody saw it. So that's what's on your heart. Is like you wanted to be seen and seen for all that you did. And then you didn't even get rewarded for it, you know? So, how's your health looking? Health-wise, water signs, I feel like you at the night of fire. So, you know what? You like right now, I don't know if, like I said, I don't like judging people's health, but I feel like this with some of my water signs. Your health is kind of, you take care of it when it need to be taken. If something wrong, you take care of it. Now, this ain't relating to all the water signs. Some water signs, like I said, be on it when it comes to your health. But for these water signs in the second week, I feel like your health is kind of at the back burner. You know, the health can kind of kiss your backside here. You take action when you need to take action. Because here's another fire sign. This is a night of fire. So you take care of it when it needs to be taken care of, but it's not the first thing on your mind. It's not the forerunner of what you're doing right now. Like there's some other pressing matters and your health is probably not the first thing. It's like, okay, health is at the back end. Health is at the back end because you're looking for some rewards that you didn't get. And as long as you okay health-wise, you come in, take care of that health, and then you go on back to other stuff that need to be taken care of in your life, okay? All right, fire signs, water signs. How's society looking at a situation? Well, society looking at it like the devil in reverse. So maybe society see that you coming out of some of these addictive ways and behaviors and patterns. Because, you know, the devil is addiction. But it's in the reverse. So maybe society looking at like, you know, maybe you was like a workaholic, or maybe you was like OCD, you know, when it came to certain things, like you always had to be the one to do it. So maybe society see that you're not doing it like that no more. You're not going to be the one that's taking action. You're not jumping up every time. You're giving other people a chance maybe to get some stuff done, so that you don't feel like you didn't get your rewards because you did everything, you know. So maybe society see that these addictive ways or these addictive patterns, that you're just not doing that no more. All right, water signs, because society see the devil in reverse, and that's coming out of some addiction, some addictive behaviors, some addictive ways. All right, how's this week gonna end out, the energy in the second week in November? Okay, we got the 5 of air, so I think it's gonna end out with you maybe being a little more open to talking about, you know, a situation here, but only if it's if we talking the truth, water signs. I feel like people gonna want to reach you. They see that you changing a bit, so they're gonna want to try to talk to you and get your attention here in this second week. But I think it's gonna end out with you communicating, but only with the truth. Like you're not gonna just, you know, anybody just can't say anything to you, you know, because you're still a little upset about not getting rewarded. But I do feel like you are gonna be open to communications. You know, she got her backside here, but I do feel like you see that little hand over there, like, hey, and the hand is in the front. So I feel like if somebody's coming into you with the truth and they're talking to you in the right way, water sign, communicating with you the right way here with the 5 of air, that you will, you know, start a conversation and you will be more communicative. You know, you're not gonna just snap at nobody, water sign. That's how I feel it's gonna end out with some communication. All right. Spiritual tendencies. How we doing spiritually in this second week in November? You got the Knave of Earth in the reverse. So I think spiritually, you're not changing no spiritual ways. You may be changing how you communicate. You may be changing how you do things, as far as being the first one to always try to fix the problem or being the first one to take action. But I don't think, like, because to me, if the Knave was sitting in the upright, I'd be like, well, you might be thinking about changing some spiritual ways. But this was in the reverse. So I don't think you changing. This ain't changing you spiritually. All right, water sign. This doesn't have nothing to do with your spiritual tendencies. I think this just has to do with your ego tendencies. You know, ego wise, I think you're going to change and you're going to be a little more open. But as far as your spiritual, I think your spiritual tendencies are still going to be, they're not changing. You still believe how you believe. That doesn't affect your spiritual tendencies in this second week. Okay. How's work looking? How's work looking in this second week in November? Well, it looked like, you know, there might be some people lying. You know, we got the Fool here. So, you know, I feel like some people could be lying to you in the second week. You know, this Fool card is the only one that I feel like, because sometimes the Fool is always, it's change, or just, you know, taking the sack that's on your back, like in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and just going with the change. Like being a fool, just going for it and seeing what happens. But in this particular deck, I always feel like the Fool can be a bit of a liar here with Pinocchio nose. So at work, I feel like some people could be lying to you, or you could kind of be lying to yourself a little bit here. Maybe you feel like You did change, but you didn't change that much. You know, I feel like it's a little bit of both. Either there's some people that's going to be lying to you, you know, telling you something they think you want to hear, like they think they're telling you the truth, and it's not the truth, it's a lie. Like I said, I felt like earlier that you will be open to communication if it's the truth. But there's some people here that's going to come at you at work with a lie. They're not coming to the truth, and you're not going for no lies at work in this second week, okay? What do you hope for in the second week, water sign? I think you hoping for the 7 of fire, like you hoping this don't happen. I think you hoping that people don't just be trying to, you know, be all over you, you know, at work. Maybe you need a breather, you know, maybe you at a job where people just come to you, because water signs tend to get people that want to just dump all their emotional problems because he's so empathetic, and people just, everybody come to you with their problems, but you dealing with something right now, and you know, you just maybe hope that this ain't the week that people just be all over you with their issues and their problems. You got your own problems right now. Good luck, water sign, because being an empathetic water sign, sometimes it's hard to not be around people without them feeling like they could tell you everything going on in their life, you know, and you could be just such a nice empathetic water sign that you take it all in, and next thing you know, you feel even extra heavy. You like, I took all their problems plus my own. So protect yourself and your energy in this in this second week, you know, because you hoping that people not, you know, they're not all over you with them problems, you know, or just really making you feel just smothered, you know, smothered at work with their issues. All right, you hope that don't happen. But what's going to be difficult though, water sign, is being able to feel free, you know, free maybe even emotionally. That's going to be difficult because you got the 3 of water in the reverse. Now, if this card was in the upright, I'll be like, it's not going to be difficult. You're going to float through this week quite freely. But no. It was in a reverse, water sign. So I think it's going to be difficult to just flow through this work week. It's going to be difficult to flow through the week in general, even if it's just not work, anything, love, career. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult because, like I said, people are going to be coming to you with everything, all these problems at work, all these situations, and it's just going to be a lot. You want this week to flow. You want this week to flow like this, but it may not flow so easy. You may, you know, it's going to be a little difficult to get through this week easily, all right? And that's just the second week, you know. It should brighten up by the 3rd and the 4th week in November. Water sign, give it some time, okay? But thank you guys. So I hope this resonated with some of the water signs that's watching the video. I'm going to see you next week. All right, bye.